Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is today a interesting little video that we're doing. This is a testimonial with the wonderful Shamira, who has been on a small but mighty journey into a miniature 3-session package with me. We wanted to speak about the transformations and things that can happen during that time. So, welcome, Shamira. Thank you for being here. And I'd
Thank you.
love to hear a little bit about you today and what it is that brought you into working with your womb and this powerful work that we've done together.
Yes, thank you. I was really happy and also really glad that I could work with you for this mini course. It really helped me to connect more to my womb space. Um, really found it really beneficial and very healing as well to connect as well with from the womb space with my organs when we worked with the healing wand technique that you showed me, and also how you guided me through that process was really beautiful as well. As well the meditation to go deeper into the physical body and to just really connect with what is there and how it feels was very beneficial for me. Yeah.
Mm. Wow. Was there anything in particular that you were seeking and wanting to understand when working with the womb?
Um, yes, we spoken about it that for example I have PMS, some PMF problems. So for me, it was really beneficial to dive deeper into that area, as well linked with emotions that bubble up as well during that period, or emotions that are linked to specific organs. To basically allow myself to just allow to experience that. And you were really like this guide, this external guide to just walk me through the processes to basically give me the space that I just could sink in and just feel. So more healing and more um, could occur basically. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and because we went through some like rage practices as well as we did do the wands of light, but we also did some rage practices and some fire
Mhm.
practices to get into that familiarity with the polarity energies and the fire energy, and of course the anger and expression. So how did that unfold for you afterwards in your life? You know, what did you start to see shift and change in your day to day?
Yeah, that was actually really it was interesting as well. Was uh, it's more common basically for mostly everybody to like anger. The emotion anger can be such a little bit awkward to express, or how do we express, and do I give myself the freedom to express anger and rage, what is being there in the moment, and how do I do that in kind of a way that's still beneficial for the environment, but especially for me as well, to just go through the whole range of the emotion to do that basically. And the course helped me to um, get a little bit more softer to myself, to just allow myself to just at first to the feel anger in the moment basically, and then just give that space, to not suppress it or hold it back in any sense, but that I just feel like, okay, I just got myself, I know what I can do to just walk myself through this emotion, and basically just walk through the emotion from A to C, and then just continue with my day, basically. So yeah,
Yeah. It doesn't let you
for
just
sure.
be stuck in that feeling because you give it space to then release that. Like when we have these practices and tools, it's like we don't let ourselves be judged by ourselves, even by these emotions. Because I know that firsthand looking back in my childhood, and I think many people relate to that as children, getting told off or having tantrums or expressing our anger, and then you become a teenager as well, and that hormonal shift, and then again it's like, oh, there's all these labels on, tantrums and teenage hormones, and then by the time when we get older, we're just really trying to hold ourselves together because we don't want to be labeled or judged. But we can do that on our own. We can just hold that space on our own. Nobody even else needs to see it, but just having that space for us to express without judging us. Because if we let go of that judgment, then we can just release it, because it's only us that's seeing what's actually happening, what we're feeling.
Yeah.
It's just nice to give ourselves that space. So it's
Mhm.
beautiful that you felt that you're able to express those different ranges of emotion.
Yeah. And as well, what you said with when we went into the sounds of the liver was just like the shh, shh. Basically was such a clear, made it so much clearer that is what we do basically when we are feeling angry, that we don't want to express it because we don't want to release it or cause any harm. But we just have to go through that process. So it was beautiful. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, and in most day to day, unless you study Taoism or maybe in some Kundalini yoga, I think they do certain exercises with organs, but I know specifically, obviously, my lineage is more with the Taoist, and it's the sounds of the organs of how that releases the trapped emotions. We in the like most societies, we're not looking at the internal organs and how they hold these emotions. We think that the emotions are separate from us. So yeah, that body connection, the emotion and body connection, and how to release that through the body, I think is a really powerful tool that many of us are learning how to cultivate that within ourselves. So did you feel that the practices that we went through, everything that we did, that you can now take that on and use them yourself now without my guidance? Do you feel empowered by?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's good.
It feels more like an embodiment, like where it's more easy to notice where you feel the emotion in the body, perhaps linked to an organ, but it makes it more easy to connect to the subtle energies in the body.
Mm.
Yeah, and the body linked to the emotion makes it more easy to just ground in it, basically, to
Yeah.
acknowledge it and then to shift it, to let it shift in something new or to release.
Yeah,
Definitely
having that tool,
works
it's like
well.
whenever it comes up, like you've got yourself, and that's something that I really
Yeah,
love about holding these spaces and giving people tools and modalities, is that it's like you are the one that walks away empowered in your life and has more in your toolkit to hold yourself, because you've already got so much already, and then there's just these little elements that we can gain from working with one another that you then can bring into your own life. You can even use some of these things to help others, and it's just that ripple effect of empowerment that I think that um, I enjoy the most about these offerings. So yeah, thank you. Thank
yeah,
you for sharing. Is there anything
yeah,
else you wanted to share about your experience?
yeah, yeah. I think it's also very I just really loved your energy, and your energy, your presence is it's very soft and very nurturing as well. Makes it makes it easy to open up to those intimate feelings that I experience, and I could very notice that you could help a lot of people to just connect with themselves, basically, to really just acknowledge what's up, what's inside of me. It's okay. So yeah, the really beautiful tool that you have in you to just connect to others and to bring through your information, your guidance, and your healing energy. So yeah.
Hmm. Thank you, Shamira. It's such a blessing, and it's been so wonderful to be able to hold this space for you.
Yeah, thank you as well.
Thank you. So, yeah, if anybody here today has felt a resonance to what Shamira has been going through and how she has become so intact and connected to her emotions, then you're invited onto a discovery call with me where we can discuss whether it's something like a smaller 3 session package or you want to go in and work with me on a long-term basis. And we also have some very exciting things like a membership coming up as well. So looking forward to announcing that. And if you're looking at this at a much later date, then just look down at the links and you will see in the down bar all the links to all of the different things, including the membership, which would already be launched. Sending you all so much love, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye for now.